today. As we take a look at Simpson, that jump shot has worked for him, but Kelly Williams bodying up, which Daniels did not do. And Kelly Williams picks up his second foul at the 5:23 mark of quarter number 2.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Bonashir. Corporan asking for it, no chance for a pass. Inside goal, nothing. LA trying to decide. Can't shake off the defense. Bonashir shoots air ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Kelly Williams using that. Sabihin na natin pectus. Mas magandang pectus kasi sa English ka dyan.
Yeah, but that all comes from Jimmy Alapag creating something for his teammates. And Kelly Williams, of course, one of the nice guys that you can give the ball to, going to the baskets for a finish.
10-point game. Tenorio momentarily frailed. Nathan tried a lefty layup. No, Bonashir collects it anew. Brand new 24-second shot clock. Bonashir had a good game in number 3. Hit 3 rainbows. Corporan shakes up the D, lets it fly, pockets it.
Seems that Alaska, when Alaska gets victories, they find a way for guys like Borboran to play well. So, you know, right now, when guys like that, bench guys, contribute for them, it really lengthens their lineup. As we know, a lot of their key guys play a lot of minutes.
And there's Harvey Carey making his first real drive to the basket, first 2 points. And we're moving very quickly here on this Sunday. We're down to 3:50. Mayang hapon kaninyong tanan, all of you watching us, as Borboran says, I like this court.
And we're seeing a difference right here. On one end, Alaska getting their baskets from the outside, because Tokentech not allowing them to get inside. But Tokentech, we've seen their aggressiveness here in the second quarter as they've gotten a lot of easy layups.
Harvey Carey missing on the corner flip. Simpson already with 10 rebounds. Bonashir starts his drive, tries to create, nothing, a wild shot. Alapag straight and true.
Jimmy Alapag doing it all so far, already with 14 points, 2 threes, and of course we've seen him create for his teammates.
In the meantime, here's Bonashir, top of the keel, 2:50 to go. That will not work. Alapag circling around, Hugnatan, got it! Mood of the ball game has changed anew. And it's a 30-second timeout requested by Alaska. Of course, it's brought to you by Handy Fix and First Aid ng Bahay Mo. Bonds all, seals all.
But just a miscommunication on the part of the Alaska Aces defense. And in today's game, you have that little problem on defense, and when it pertains to Jimmy Alapag, he will make you pay. That's 3 straight baskets from the 3-point line for Jimmy Alapag in this second quarter.
Parang sinasabi niya, ayaw niyo akong batayan. Ayaw. It's a full timeout requested by the other side. We'll use it as well. 2:33 remaining. Di natapos ang commercial. Jimmy Alapag already with a hot hand. Ilan ba ang kanyang ayun? May graphic support pa. Ayaw bantayan, ha? Sige. Titirahan ko kayo.
4 out of 5 from the field, had 3 free throws also. Now that you might say was key, because in that to end that quarter, in the first quarter, nakatatlong free throws siya.
Oo nga pala,
sabihin natin, parang nakaw yun di ba?
Pinaud siya ni Bonashir now when they had to give up the foul. Alaska establishing a lead of as much as 18. That is now part of ancient history. God, daredevil drive that threw off the defense.
So the Vans actually getting a lot of rest here in the second quarter. And during that rest, that's when Tropang Texters made that run. So as you can see, most of the guys that gave Alaska that lead are back on the floor.
Double team now on Alapag. That's a 5-second violation.
Oh.
Oh.
The referee got to do something about that. The referee's got to do something about that.
Talagang sa galit ni Alapag, ano? Pinapunan niya ng isa si defense. Ito, tingnan natin, ha? There's a triple team, actually.
But Jimmy right here, he's in trouble. Probably had to call a timeout already. Actually, right there, he said timeout. But it wasn't awarded to him. And right here, right in front of the referee's got to do something about that right away. You can't allow these things to escalate, given the fact that we already had some problems during the flagrant foul earlier.
Of Marquis.
Yeah, so, you know, when you see things like this happening right in front of you, you've got to take control earlier.
Kung sa poker ito, all in ang players, both sides dito, with what's at stake, you know?
I think what referees have to remember is that these players definitely want to win, are very emotional, and the last thing that you want to do is to not allow them to finish the game. So you have to control it early, especially when emotions already have run high.
Yep, I agree. 1:52 to go, and Alaska just trying to preserve this lead they established. They're hoping that it will spill over into the second half. Here's Simpson, who has made basketball look very easy in this game.
But nothing Sean Daniels could do right there.
Ito pa, ayaw pa tumigil ito mga ito.
That's Araneta Del Campo coming down the court. You know, Araneta Del Campo actually, when you look at it, was lucky that he got away with a foul early in the game that could have been called a flagrant foul. So,
yung kay Cyrus Baguio.
Yung kay Cyrus Baguio. And ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. You know, it seems that players still very emotional. Hindi pa naglalamig. This happens way after this free throw. So
this basket will go. Ito na. Let's see if we follow.
Right there down the court. Well, actually,
nagkasimplihan na ata.
Nagkasimplihan, pero hindi natin masyado makita, no?
Yes.
We see that again, that part.
The bank seems to be, let's say, Araneta Del Campo. I think it's flagrant one as well.
You know, and this is probably, you know, I like what the referees are doing right now, but this is probably what they should have done after the first one, after what happened to Marquis. But of course, never too late. You know right now that these two teams, they're serious. They're serious about it.
Look at that's why the captains are there. Galiaso and Alapag.
You know, the referee's got to take control of this one. A lot at stake, obviously. Tropang Texters wants to get back into the finals. Alaska as well. As we look at right here, right there, you see that right hand with a little swing coming across.
Begin to understand what it's like to be the pressure cooker. All of us. And both coaches are thinking, let's not blink here. Because the team that gets sucked into the emotion of this will be out of control here.
Well, definitely. You can't allow your emotions to get the better of you, especially in a game like this.
And a lot of extracurricular activity is happening.
I think this one, referees